Hello everyone, you're welcome back to the channel. I'm so excited to share today's recipe with you because this is one of my favorite street food, bole with pepper sauce and mackerel fish. In this video, I'm going to tell you all you need to know about preparing bole and the sauce. I hope you enjoy watching this video. Please watch to the end and don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe if you're yet to do so. Thank you so much. Without wasting much time, let's get right into the video. To prepare this sauce, the bole sauce, I'll need some peppers and onion. So here I have some peppers, I have tatashi, I have atorodo, I have shombo, and I also have one onion. So I blended the peppers roughly and I chopped up the onion, and this is what it's looking like. This stew doesn't need so much seasoning. I usually use calabash nutmeg, which is Ehuru, to give it a bit of flavor, to give it that bole flavor. But before I use it, I love to roast it some more so it's more fragrant. So that is what I'm doing here. I'll do this for about 3 minutes and then it's okay. To prepare my sauce, I added palm oil into a pot, and to that I added the chopped onion. Once inside the pot, I gave it a good stir to fry. I fried this for about 2 minutes before going in with my blended peppers. After adding the blended peppers into my pot, I gave it a good stir and I continued to fry until some of the water in it dried up. This should take about 5 to 7 minutes while frying on low to medium heat, and it also depends on the quantity of peppers you have. So I'll let this fry until it is ready, and you know the pepper is ready when it starts looking like this. Now this is the time for you to add in your seasoning. Bole sauce is a very quick and fast recipe. It doesn't require so much and it doesn't take time. I seasoned this with some seasoning cubes, salt, and the grounded ehuru, which is calabash nutmeg. Like I mentioned earlier, this sauce is sweet on its own. It doesn't require so much seasoning. A lot of seasoning can actually ruin the taste of this sauce because it will take it out from that bole sauce. But it's cooking anyway, and we all have to do it the way we like. So season yours however you want. After adding the seasoning, I gave it a good stir and I continued to fry for an additional 3 minutes. I know you might be wondering why I used a lot of pepper for this sauce. This sauce is a spicy and sweet sauce. It requires a lot of pepper. You have to feel the heat when eating it. Though the onion I added will help tone down the spiciness and increase the sweetness of this sauce. The bole sauce is ready. Let's proceed to prepare the bole. I have my plantains here. I love to prepare bole with ripe plantains. You can also use unripe plantain, but I feel like the ripe one is more sweet. So these are already washed and I already cut out both ends. Next, to peel off the skin of the plantain, I run a knife through the plantain and then I use my hands to peel off the skin. I have noticed that whenever I buy plantain in Abuja, it looks ripe on the outside, but after I get home and cut it open, I realize that it's not really ripe. I don't know if it's where I get the plantains from or if this is a general thing here in Abuja. So after peeling off the skin of the plantain, I transferred it onto a plate. Next, I proceeded to cut some incisions on the plantain. This will help it cook evenly or roast evenly when it gets into the oven. I'll do this for the rest of the plantains. Like I was saying earlier, am I getting plantains from the wrong place? If you're staying in Abuja, can you relate to what I'm saying? Because in Rivers State, the plantains there are fresh and lumpy. Once you see a ripe plantain, if you cut it open, the plantain will be ripe. Since I started buying plantains here in Abuja, I don't think I've really gotten ripe plantain. It's not really ripe. I don't know how to really describe it. So after cutting the incisions on the plantain, I went on to grease it with vegetable oil. This is just to give it a glazed look when it's ready. It's totally optional, so you don't have to do this. The roadside sellers do not do this and their plantains come out looking beautiful and amazing. So after greasing it with oil, I set it aside and I went on to prepare the next ingredients. Now, what is bole? without mackerel fish. I have 2 mackerel fish here. I'll proceed to cut it into my preferred sizes, take out the guts, and then I'll clean and wash it properly. Bole is so popular in Port Harcourt in Rivers State that you can see a seller on almost every street. And in Bole, you see the head of the fish is a flex. Every part of this fish is a flex. I think the head is even the best option because it's usually bigger. So if they sell the other parts for 500, they might sell the head for like 700 or even more because it contains more fish. I remember when I was doing my IT, I used to eat this a lot. In fact, I look forward to eating it the next day. I was basically eating this every day. This bole sauce, and just leave it for the Rivers people, because if you go to other states, yes, they do bole there, but they cannot get it as right as what you get in Rivers State. So just leave it for the women in Port Harcourt and Rivers State generally. So I finished washing the fish, and to season it, I went in with some of the bole sauce. I'll rub this generously all over the fish. This is what I've been saying about spiciness. Every part of this delicacy has to be spicy. After coating the fish with the sauce, I transferred it onto my oven rack. If you're still watching to this point, thank you so much for staying with me. I hope you're enjoying this video. Will you be trying out this recipe? Let me know in the comments. All the ingredients are ready, and it's time for me to transfer them onto my oven rack and then into my oven. I placed the baking sheet under the rack to help trap droppings from the fish. A quick question though, did you notice anything different about the plantain? Let me know in the comments. If you're new to this channel, you're highly welcome. My name is Oge. I'm a Nigerian YouTuber based in Abuja, Nigeria. Please consider subscribing and also turn on the post notifications so you don't miss out on any of the amazing videos I upload. And to my returning subscribers, you guys are the best. You guys are the real MVPs. Thank you all for always coming back to watch my videos. Thank you for the comments, the likes, and the shares. I roasted the plantains for about 30 minutes, and then this is the final result. Food is ready, but before we proceed, I want you to describe this delicacy using one word, just one word. I'm just adding the stew or the sauce onto my plate. You can dish bole however you want it, but this right here is the way they do it in Port Harcourt. This is the way the sellers do it. They break it up with their hands, and it's usually very hot though. Those women are strong. They are really strong. I said, okay, let me copy them now and break it up like them. And I almost burnt myself. Well, bole is best served hot. I added some slices of otazi, and then I poured the sauce generously all over the plantain. You might want to add more oil if you want to. And this, guys, is the final result. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you all for stopping by, and I would love to see you all in my next one. Bye.